One of the things that I'm not quite comfortable with is the love helix becoming religious. And of course, it's not my place to decide. It's his decision, I guess, what to believe. I've never felt like it was a decision. It's always been just true that there is no God, and obvious on its face. But people are allowed to disagree. Of course they are. And so when he types something like God is good, it reminds me of like how terrible things are compared to how they could be, and how it takes such a little application of reason to see some major changes you'd want to make. If you had anything close to beginning to approach the smallest level of magical powers, much less the infinite magic of a god. So, we're stuck with nonsense. But so I like it for the love helix because it means he's a little happier, and I like to see him happy. But politically, he disagrees with me so much that we have a huge barrier between us now. I haven't talked to him in a long time, but he's watching videos and posting comments. He's out there. He's still healthy enough to care, and that's kind of cool. But yeah, God, just not having it. And I want to point out, Catboy Kami's not going to have it. When the Weasley guy that he eats with and spends time with sometimes, just Weasley guy, Kami's like, no, I'm not going to be a Christian. There's no God. There's no heaven. Are you dumb? And the Weasley guy is like, yeah, I'm dumb. You can just choose to be a Christian. Just be a Christian like me. Don't you realize that makes us even whiter? Christianity is white beyond white. It is gamma, baby. It is more than ultraviolet white. It is super white. And isn't that what we cherish, right? This is our heritage. We like old things that are passed down to us. We don't like new things that somebody just made looking at the world the way it is. No, we want to absolve ourselves of responsibility by pointing to elders that are more knowledgeable. We don't have to think. And Catboy Kami, to his credit, in the video I don't watch all of his videos all the way through. So this will be a CbK video, but not a full-on Catboy Kami. I don't want people searching Catboy Kami to find this, but it is about him. To his credit, there is no God. Weasley guy, go shove it with your religious preaching weirdness about choosing what to believe. There either is a God or there isn't, and there isn't. So stuff it. But that's a low bar, though. And that's what's scaring me about the Love Helix, is that he's been failing on some low bars, in my view, lately. And I hate to see him miss the lowest. Because that God doesn't exist, man, that's just basic. That's just like toddler time. You understand what they mean by God, right? Does this world look like that? No, man. God doesn't exist at all. It's dumb. But that's the thing. And Mr. Stevens, who used to be upset about me calling it dumb, has flown the coop. Flown it. He's gone. He's not around anymore, which is too bad. So, my atheism and my anarchy where I don't vote pushes people away. And I don't mean it to, but I can't help myself. Even in the most aggressive newscast talking about the height of importance of Pennsylvania in deciding Biden versus Trump, even at the very closest to the margin it gets, it's thousands of votes. I don't influence thousands of people. I have 20 subscribers. Numbers are important. Learn your Zos to your Nins, because once you do, a measly single vote suddenly looks like a joke. And I don't want to be a joke. I don't want this to be a joke. That the N-word means human is not a joke. That Sven is 77 isn't funny to me. It's important. It changes the world. Sveni is 7,700, and Sveno is 700,000, 70,000. 770,000 is Sveno. Sveno. That's a mind sticker. Because think about the first off, just simple, the number of syllables 7. 777. No. 770,000. So that's 9 syllables down to Sveno. 2. 9 down to 2. We're cutting it by sev. We are severing it by sev. Sever the ER of sever and you get less than 7 because you lose the E and the N and you add a 0. Sev is 7. That's how fast I want us to be. I want to change this world. I want to change it drastically. This is not an acceptable state of affairs, and yet I'm so comfortable. I'm comfy. I don't even need to shave or change. I'll wear a shirt 2 days in a row. What do I care? My filth withstanding, I still have a point about numbers. Sveno is a better way to say 770,000. It's just a way better way. Sveno Sveni Sven is 6 sevens. Sveno Sveni Sven is 777,777. It's a big old fat one. And it's fun. It's fun. I haven't convinced myself of this yet necessarily, but I think it'll be fun when you add that cocktail to growing up. Growing up with the AZBs instead of the ABCs and the ZO 1-2s instead of the 1-2-3s. That's going to be fun. You don't know it until you have a child and raise them that way, but it's going to be a revolution. It's going to change the world. It's going to be so much fun to teach a child English that it'll just be like a drop of honey to a huge smattering of flies worldwide, and they'll all want to know how to speak English numbers. I believe that. I believe in it. Have a good day. I believe in that more than I'd ever believe in God. It's so dumb. Be warned. They lie. They lie. Have a good day. Thanks for watching. Take care of yourself. Goodbye.